All right, what is up? Why do I have my gaming glasses on? I'm not doing gaming tonight. I'm on the bike. Let's get this up and rolling here, amigos. All right, just about ready to go here, throwing out some getting everything all set up here. Shoot, I'm gonna have to take care of my dog real quick. Well, be careful, buddy. Don't let that chomp your toes. Yeah, one sec. Oh, it's endurance number 5. Huh? Load. All right. Oh, shoot. I got it. All right, let's get rolling here. Okay. All right, here we go. All right. We're all ready to go here. All right. Oh, wow, we only got a 50-minute workout tonight. Which actually is fine. I got a 2-mile run with the dog slotted for after this. So yeah, what's up? Sorry I haven't been on late last week with the workouts. Yo, what's up? You want to do a game? Well, I don't think we'll be able to do a game, buddy. It's going to be bedtime. We'll do a game tomorrow. You got school in the morning, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. After school tomorrow. I got my son is right here. Here, read. Can you say hi? I don't know if you picked that up. But my son's head's basically where my knees are on the side camera. Right here. He's chilling on the couch cuz we got cadence drills today. Oh boy. Oh joy. So yeah, my wife is at the softball fields with my older daughter, finishing up her practice. And I just got back from Oregon. I went to Oregon today. Just there and back. Literally, I flew up. I drove about an hour 45 to a work site. Spent about 15 minutes snapping 6 lanes of measurements. And then I gave the pool builder a thumbs up and got back in my car and had a 2-hour drive through the forests of Oregon back to the car. Man, I tell you what, man. Oregon got them some forests. They got lots of woodlands. Lots of woodsins. And the meese and the moots and meese and whatin' is it. So yeah, it was a good time. So it was a pretty slick work trip. So I wound up flying first class. One of the few times I've ever flown first class. Basically my office manager figured out that flying first class legitimately was like overall was within $100. He's like, whatever, I'll book you first class. So flying up there for breakfast was just this, by golly, was it like an awful, total granola hippie land breakfast garbage. That was like, who eats this junk? It's like fruit, nuts, some sort of a round. I'm like, what is this garbage? Almond butter. I'm like, these words don't make any sense. You don't make butter from almonds. Shut up. You can make it from peanuts, but not almonds. That's weird. Where what? You're on the lower right hand. You see right where my hand is moving up and down? That's where your head is. It's being covered by my knees. So yeah, and it was pretty rough, man. So basically, once I got out of the few suburbs of Portland going west, there was like nothing. Nothing. So when I got there, I was like, man, I really gotta pee. So I wound up cutting the distance on the way back, and I stopped at this little mountain general store. They had a Porta Juan out back. So wound up just using that. Just like, okay, forget it. Keep cadence above 85 RPM, okay? That's easy enough. I don't have to keep it too high. So yeah, I've had a interesting revelation about running over the past week or so. So last Thursday, I set a new PR for my 10K distance. I've just never run a 10K for time. I've done 10Ks before, but I've never done just a 10K for time. So I decided on Thursday, I had like an hour and a half plus. And I was like, well, I should be able to do a 10K and then have plenty of time for loosening down and warming up before. I should be fine. So I wound up going 50, it was like 52:10, 52 minutes, 10 seconds or something like that. So wound up linking that up into my intervals.icu, and it helped me out with a new heart rate and pacings for my different zones. So basically I figured out my zone 2 is between a 10:30 and like a 9:40. That's my zone 2. So I was discussing it with my amigos on the Lionel Sanders triathlon, multi-sports, blah, blah, blah Discord. And we all and they basically told me, you actually want to be running at the 10:30 side. Oh. Hey, Reed, look. Big spider. It's fine. It's not going to hurt you. I'll smack it later. I'll get rid of it later tonight. So basically, I figured out 80% of my runs need to be at this zone 3. This low end of zone 3. I'm just like, oh, good Lord. It's just so counterintuitive. You see, I thought the idea would be you have your upper limit, which is your faster limit, and your lower limit, which is your slower limit. And you want to be kind of pushing your upper limit, because then that would push it upper. That would push it higher. In other words, your upper limit goes faster. So then over time, you're pushing that boundary, but you're still in zone 2. But they're like, no, you kind of have it backwards. You want to keep just chugging at your low point. Here, you got to come right here. If you want to see yourself, you got to come right about here. There you are. You see? There's my son, nicknamed the Baby Burrito. That's how you're known on stream, dude. I call you the Baby Burrito. All right. Okay, getting this 5 minutes. 5 minutes finished up. This is going to be a nice, steady ride the entire time. Hey, don't put your mouth on that. And 30 more seconds. All right, so we now have a climb. Oh, no. Get it off Spotify. Don't go on Spotify, buddy. That's going to mess up my music. Okay? Exit out. Yeah, don't use Spotify right now. I'm using it. Okay? That's fine. We just can't both use it at the same time. It's really good if you go on travel trips like this to get some cardio movement in after you're done. Because, yeah, basically I sat down for 90% of the day. Was 2-hour flight up north. Then I then I walked for about 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes. And I sat back down in the car for 2 hours. Was out of the car for about 30 minutes tops. And then back in the car for another 2 hours. And then another 15-ish minutes of walk. And then just sat right back down on the plane for 2 hours. And then I had a 30-minute drive home. So it's like, you need to move the legs. You got to move the body. So that's why I have a brick workout plan for today. So this is a lower intensity distance workout. And then gonna put the dog on a leash, get 2 miles in with him. All right. Okay. Now above 95. Here, give it to me. Hand me the tablet, Reed. All right. Got about 2.5 more weeks until my first race of the year. So this first race is a reverse sprint. So 5K and 12 miles on the bike, or 5K run, 12 miles on the bike, then a 200-meter pool swim. So basically, the idea is I want to hold about 745. Want to hold about 745s on the run, or sub 745s if I can, and then get on the bike and then just push it. Push it as hard as I can. Definitely dial up the intensity on the second lap. And then all I gotta do is just hobble over to the pool, hop in and pull my way to victory. I don't think I'll win it. My bike leg isn't strong enough. But I sure can make a dent in the field. I can pass a lot of people on the swim, even with mediocre legs. So basically, I can also essentially sprint a 200. And my sprint, even at 50% power, is way faster than 99% of everyone else in that water. So basically, I put it all on the line up until the bike, and then just let the arms take over, because the arms will be primed and ready to go. I just have to keep the legs in check. The problem is I can cramp up real bad on the swim. All right. Okay, let's see here. We are at less than a minute 30 left on this 5 minutes over 95 RPM. So basically, you got two ways to push power. So first is actually pushing the pedals down. So that's a certain way of pushing power. However, the way these workouts work is that for the most part, the trainer sets the resistance. So the faster I push the pedals, the less resistance there is on the flywheel that the chain is connected to. So the faster I push the pedals, I'm still maintaining the same power output. However, the increased frequency of the push on the legs is adding more load than simply pedaling slow. Okay, so we're gonna do another small ramp, and then we're gonna go low. Okay, we're gonna back off on the cadence a little bit. So yeah, I didn't get around to doing a post today in the Discord, which if you're not in the Discord, link in the description below. Join the Frito Bendito Taqueria after party. We would love to see you there. And remember, Twitch and Rumble subscriptions are available. If you want to help financially in a small way, $5 a month. Guy, not gonna lie, doesn't get you that much extra benefits, but you get the warm fuzzies and knowing that you're supporting a mid-tier triathlete. Murder everyone in the water. But yes, so I am going for the Rumble Small Creator Partnership Program. Essentially, working on getting 30 hours of streaming throughout the month of February, and then getting into the creative program gives me more opportunities to monetize my stream and offers you special incentives to get Rumble Premium, which Rumble Premium, way better than YouTube or Twitch Prime or Twitch Turbo. You're supporting a good company that really cares about its streamers. There's going to be a lot of people that say otherwise, but I believe they do. All right, dropping back down a little bit lower. Gonna drop down the cadence too, because I still got that run to do. So yeah, so we'll have the opportunity to do Rumble Premium only streams. Those will be Saturdays. Essentially, Rando Saturdays will get moved over to Rumble Premium. So if you want to catch the Rando Saturdays, join us here on Rumble. Would love for you to join us on Rumble. All other streams will be normal streams. Rumble Premium will be for Rando Saturdays. You putting that back away? Okay. You going inside? Okay, check in with your sister. Tell her you're inside. Okay. What? Hold on. Let me make sure that's unlocked. All right, 3 minutes over 100. And here we go. The whole key here is keeping the legs controlled, not letting the butt bounce too much. I'm feeling the whole bike frame flex a lot. Just funny, I actually have a rival in triathlon. We'll call him Mike, because that's his name. He lives in Arizona. We've become friendly rivals because we wind up doing a couple of the same races every year. And he just bought a brand new bike, a Cervelo. And I was just like, wait a minute, didn't you just get a Canyon like literally 2 months ago? He goes, oh, I couldn't get comfortable on it, I sent it back. I was like, oh, come on. I have no idea when I'm getting a new bike. I have no idea. I think I'm gonna get a Quintana Roo VPR though. Gonna get Shimano 105 electronic shifters, because I have no reason to buy the Ultegra. I have no reason to go for Ultegra. I don't need to save weight that bad, because that's the whole difference. So all the research I've done is that the 3 group sets for Shimano, which are 105, well, they're the 3 premium, because there's lower ones. I don't know what their names are off the top of my head, but there's there's 105, Ultegra, then Dura Ace. So those are the 3 main tiers. So the difference between the 2 sets is like literally thousands of dollars. It's like $2,000 difference in the group sets. And what do you get? Lighter components. All right, bring it back down here. Bring it back down. So, for me, honestly, with how heavy I am, it's not going to make that much of a difference. The cost difference and the shifting performance is negligible. So if I were to get a brand new bike, I would go for 105 components, and I'd use those savings to actually get good carbon wheels. I'd shift the performance over to getting better wheels, to prioritize getting better wheels than getting a better group set, which will give me negligible gains. But yeah, I still got to save up a lot of money to get that though. I mean, we're basically looking at about $4,000 to $5,000. That's what I'm looking at for this bike. And it'll basically be the last bike I ever get. Let's be honest here. It'll be the last bike frame I ever purchase. Then I'll replace components as required, minus a catastrophic crash. But let's be realistic. I don't take this thing out on the roads. But I am pretty excited though. I got myself entered in a raffle for La Quinta. Got myself entered for La Quinta Ironman Indian Wells. Basically, it's legitimately at the same course I did the La Quinta Olympic last year. It's the same place, practically the same course. So, but this is a full half Ironman distance. So this is longer than the, So this is longer than the Olympic distance that I did. And the other thing is it's in December too. So the big thing is going to be the water. Water's going to be muy chilly. I might actually throw down for a neoprene cap. I might throw down for a neoprene cap and swim booties. I might actually do that. That might be worth it. So we'll have to see how the second half of the year rolls. And also if I get that free entry, that's definitely going to need to factor into the calculus. Cuz I might need to skip Bayshore. I don't know. I'll have to discuss it with the missus and discuss our finances, because if I'm doing that very top of the comfortable range, all right, good job. You blitzed through that text way too quickly, Mr. My Woosh. That was too fast. By the way, stats for this so far: 5.1 kilometers, 200 meters of climbing, 250 calories burned. That's what we're looking at right now for this ride. All right. Okay, here we go. We're going to go these 5 minutes in the aero position, or this next 10-ish minutes. We're going to do this in aero. Got to get my aero time in today. Alright. Slightly uncomfortable RPM. We'll keep it right here. So for those of you that are tuning in, what is up? My name is The Feral. This here is the Frito Bandito Taqueria Pain Cave, where I am training for triathlons, showing that it's not hard to be an enthusiastic gamer and stay redonkulously in shape too. Granted, I eat too much food, but cardiovascularly, I'm doing really good. I just PR'd my 10K, which was about 52 minutes, 10 seconds. It's about seven minutes faster than what I did before. And so it's holding about around 8 minutes, 15 seconds per mile. So, which is much better than what I did before. Usually when I do things like that, I usually throw caution to the wind. I take it out harder than what I think I can do, and then I hold on for dear life. And that's how I got that time. Because then in the future, when I do future attempts, I'll be able to dial in the time a lot better. So right now I'm doing a 6-week training program on the bike, about hour-ish workouts every day, or at least I'm trying to. So then work on bringing my biking capacity up higher, and then I'm sprinkling in runs here and there. Like tonight, I'm gonna be doing a 2-mile run with my doggy, get him nice and tuckered out before bed. Because the dog don't get that much exercise except running back and forth in the yard when my wife lets him out. All right, we're close to finishing this first major hill. We're at 241 meters of climbing, 5.6 kilometers of distance. And the reason why I'm doing these hilly courses is that it's much easier to accomplish the climbing rewards rather than the distance rewards. Excuse me. One of these days, I will get out here and I will complete this entire climb. I need to do it somehow, sometime, somewhere. All right, we're almost halfway through this 10-minute block. Feeling pretty good. Keeping that cadence at 95, somewhere around there. Got my noon fueling me, giving me those good electrolytes that I need. Don't need a lot of calories. Workouts at about an hour or under. You don't necessarily need a ton of calories in order to get you through it. If you're going over an hour, then you got to start thinking about taking on calories during your workout. But I sat around and took a lot of calories today, so I got plenty of calories to burn today. We're good. All right, got about 4 minutes left here. About 4 minutes left. All right, 3.5 left. And then we got, I'm guessing that's about 3 minutes at zone 4. Then about 30 seconds at zone 5. Very uncomfortable here. Keeping things nice and uncomfortable. We're at 130, which is perfectly good heart rate for me right now. Keeping everything under control. Able to have a conversation. We're looking good here. So we got under 3. Under 3 left to go. Then we're going to start driving it. Finishing off this distance workout with a little bit of hurt. Just a little bit. All right, 2 more minutes. All right, for those of you joining in on Rumble, what is up? Thank you very much for helping a guy meet the Small Creators Program 2025. I'm going for it. We'll see if I get it. I hope so. That'd be nice. That'd be shiny. All right, less than 1 minute. Gotta keep going for 1 more minute. Yeah, definitely the outside of the glutes starting to twinge a little bit. This is good though. This is what we need. "30 seconds. Ooh, that felt that in the shin. My right shin just went. Need to get some Theragun going on tonight. I'm a big proponent of percussion massage gun therapy. I'm a huge fan of that. That and my massage boots, air compression boots. All right, here we go. Hey, 5 minutes here. Keeping things uncomfortable. Excuse me. All right. All right, got 3 more minutes here. Let's keep on moving here. So later on tonight, we're gonna be playing Warframe. Back in the saddle, all 10-0s. Getting back into it, Mr. Artemis Black. Gonna be playing some, gonna be moving on with probably just some more grinding stuff tonight. Getting some levels, ranking up equipments, having a good time. All right, we're halfway done. 2.5 minutes left. Gotta keep this up. Keep this going. We've gone up about 10 beats per minute, maintaining about 100. Feeling pretty good. Obviously, you can tell I'm a little bit out of breath. That's okay. Video disconnect right there. All right, 50 seconds. All right, 15 seconds. Then we got about 30-ish seconds of hard. One. Here we go. 15 seconds. There you go. And back down. And we're done. Woo! Whew. All right. Not too bad. Felt pretty good on those. We'll see how my legs hold up on this 2-mile run. My wife should be getting home relatively soon. All right, we're ramping down here. Okay. Whew. All right. So looking at 9.3 kilometers. That's about five-ish miles. Five and a half. 327 meters of climbing. 440 calories burned. I still think one of the weirdest things about Oregon, my trip up there today, is that Oregon is one of the few states that does not allow you to pump your own gas. They mandate full service. You know, it's a union contract thing. I'm just like, I pull up and I see a guy pump and I'm like, what? Wait a minute. That's right. Oregon is one of the few states that mandates that. I haven't seen that since Jersey on my mission. I remember first time pulling up there. You know, I hadn't seen full service in at least 5+ years. In my hometown, there was like one station that still did it. It was down on the main street of our town. There was like one station. It was the only place my grandma would go to. I just remember that. Because they would clean her windshield, and she thought the boy was so nice that would clean her windshields for her. And I remember pulling into the gas station in Jersey, first time as a missionary for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And my companion goes, fill her up. I was like, what are you doing? Why aren't we pumping our own dang gas? I mean, it costs like another 15 cents a gallon. He goes, you can't pump your own gas here. I'm like, what? Like, this is stupid. He goes, well, it's all unions. I was like, oh, that makes sense. Jersey is a silly place. I lived there for 2 years. I don't want to live there. Don't get me wrong. I loved being there as a missionary. But permanently, I would not reside there. No. I can't. And it's not a Jersey thing. It's an East Coast thing. Me and the East Coast don't get along. We don't get along. It's a different mindset. And the bottle toss. I mean, it's funny. My wife and I talk about this every once in a while, but it's like, where else would we go? I don't know where we would move to. My wife doesn't want to move to Texas because of the bugs. If we move to Utah, my wife never wants to leave during the winter. She never wants to step outside the house during the winter. She's like, I don't ever want to have to leave my house if we live in Utah and we have to survive the winter months. I'm not doing it. I was like, okay. All right. 10 more seconds, then we're done. Remember, if you like what you see here, hit the like buttons, hit the follow buttons. Join the Discord. Catch me later tonight. Catch me later tonight on the Warframe stream. Check out on Rumble. I did two additional streams yesterday because I wasn't able to stream on Saturday because I had a wicked large headache. So I did Twinkle Star Sprites and When Ski Lifts Go Wrong. That was a good time. I enjoyed both of those games. And then played some Psychonauts 2 last night. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad. Alright. End ride. Upload. Our first of the brick workouts tonight. Whew. And I'm gonna be one stinky dude. We shouldn't have gotten any new achievements today. Yeah, we got quite a bit of climbing to finish up on there. We did about 200-ish feet of climbing, so we got quite a bit on that. Got 10 more workouts here. Woohoo! So what are we close? Oh, we're close to the 85 kilometers distance. We'll do a distance workout next time. We'll do a distance map next time, so we'll be able to get that. Yeah, we'll get that next time. And I'm also trying to hit this. This is the other one I'm trying to hit too. So. But yeah, all of these are just rides. All right, so that's going to be it from me for now. So we'll be back in somewhere between an hour, somewhere about an hour-ish. So stay tuned. Join the Discord. That's where you get all the announcements. Check my X page, The Feral Taco. So, yep, so that's going to be it for me for now. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope to catch you later tonight. Until then, my friends, good night, Isaiah Norris. Ho, wherever you are. I'm going to go run now. So until later, goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.